What's up guys, it's YCF, and here is our full detailed review of Worriz Combat Lair. This is set 70009, and it has 3 instruction guides. It's a 3-booker, looks like small, medium, and a large. This is a very cool set. Also did want to mention that this is the sticker sheet. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is the first I remember, but you guys may have seen this before, where, I'll just show you, they put letters next to some of the stickers so you can make sure you're grabbing the right sticker. So instead of just looking at the design, they actually say, like, you know, the K sticker goes here. So that was something interesting and new I wanted to point out about this set, and was helpful because, you know, sometimes the stickers have slight variations. Now, this set does bust in, where you see right here, converts into 5 models, and it shows you on the back of the box what the 5 models are, and we'll get to each of those in great detail. And we also get 1 exclusive wolf minifigure, and she is right there, and that minifigure is Windra. So how about we start off with her, get her on the pedestal, and get a closer look at Windra and all of the other minifigures. This is Windra, and she does come with a weapon, and also comes with a cape. Now we'll get all the accessories removed so you can see the rest of the printing. Now Windra is our white wolf, and I believe the only female of the tribe. Pretty cool back face printing and back torso printing there. And this is what she looks like just with the headgear on, and did want to show you. You can see the teeth there on the headpiece. So that is your Windra. And here is Worriz, and this is his combat lair. And a pretty cool combat lair at that, as you will see shortly. Definitely stick around for all the details in the main set. And here's Worriz with all the gear removed, so you can take in all that printing, front and back, torso and head. This is Wilhurt, and I do like in this set that we get these cool weapons that the wolves are carrying, with the red and the black. And then here, you know, here is Worriz, kind of the same deal, but just twice as long. And now you can see the rest of Wilhurt with the headpiece removed, and the double-sided face action going on. And our last wolf of the set is Wakz, and he also does have some shoulder and torso armor, and lots of detailed headgear printing. Check that out. And now you can see the rest of Wakz with all of the accessories removed. We also get a couple of minifigs from a couple other tribes. So here's Grism from the Gorilla tribe, and then next up will be Eris from the Eagle tribe. And here is Grism with the headgear and those extra large hands removed, the gorilla hands. And our last minifigure is Eris, and you do see that Eris comes with that golden staff that has the Chi on it. I like that they included that accessory. I think that makes Eris look, you know, important stuff. And now with all of the accessories and shoulder armor removed, you get a better look at Eris. Nice minifigure there. We're going to move on to the combat lair itself now. And unlike a lot of these Chima sets, or really any LEGO set in general, where you will often get other smaller builds, this is all about the combat lair. So all of the focus has been put onto this, and the reason is because, as you saw on the box and we talked about earlier, is that it does break up into several different pieces. Kind of like, if you think about like a transformer, this is as close as a Transformer as you're gonna get in Lego terms, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is very Transformer-like, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to give you an overview now of the set so you can just see it in all its detail. We did do an overview video as well, just a highlight reel where you can see a lot of this footage there. But also wanted to give you this detailed review so you can, you know, hear our opinions about this set. All right, so let's get to the motorcycle portion. Now, you just pull the back off like this, and this turns into a motorcycle. How cool is that? And then we can kind of lift this up, and then we can take a minifigure. We'll just grab Will Hurt here, and you can stick him in there. And now, well, let's get his hands down, I suppose. And now he's set up and can ride the motorcycle. We have weapons on the side here. Also have some stickers. And there's also some stickers on this side. So it's a little motorcycle build that pops right off the back of the combat layer. So that's one piece that we get. You can kind of see how it rolls there. And next up is the mobile prison, which is this piece here. So we can pop that off. And this is where you can store minifigures that you've captured. So for instance, just grab Grism, and I think if we take the claws of his hands off, and you can kind of trap him in there. And this is your mobile prison for whoever you pick up along the way. We've got stickers on both sides, and then these do come up like this. Now this all connects together, so get the helicopter out of the way so you can see, with the Technic pieces, you know, so just modularly just kind of clips in and then unclips. The next piece will be the Wolf helicopter. And now I said Transformers before, and really this is the piece that kind of gives it away from me, because it doesn't really look much like a helicopter now, but you could bring these out and then flip this up, and then suddenly we are in helicopter mode. That's pretty sweet. There is a sticker on this side, and then also the cockpit does raise up, so we can put a minifigure in. So we'll just grab Windra and place Windra in there. Well, her cape kind of does get in the way, but that happens a lot when our minifigures have robes and capes. But we can put Windra in and then close the cockpit down, and then Windra is now flying the Wolf helicopter. So very cool, very creative. And we have representation of some propellers on the back as well. Now back to the main build, we also have a couple of Wolf Claw bikes. And these are the two bikes that you see in the front that do kind of look like, you know, the claws for the wolf. But let's just grab minifigure, show you what's going on here. So we'll put Wakz in here, and then we'll get Will Hurt again here on the other side. Will Hurt's doing some double duty, riding motorcycles also. Alright, well, he's kind of in there. Alright, there he goes. And then to release those, you can see there's an arrow here, and what happens is if we just push down, then they go flying off. So I'll show you the other one. Same way. So they kind of release. Well, how do we get this going? Like that. Well, I kind of broke it apart, but I think you get the drill. So it might take a little bit of practice to release them the right way, but if you do it, they actually do roll quite far. And then we can show you these. They are just about identical except for the stickers, but cool little vehicles that you have kind of riding around. And lastly, that will bring us to, I guess, the main build, where, so you can see how those kind of push out with the Technic piece, and then the clips, I'm gonna show you here. This kind of clips in, and then it gets released when the post comes out. But you can see that this does look like a wolf, clearly. We have the head, and then we have the mouth that opens up. And it also can be moved forward and backwards, so you can position it. Now it won't stay, so it will kind of drop down like that. And we also do have some stickering. We showed you the sticker before. Stickers on the engines. We can see the Chi powered engines there. And then on the ears of the wolf, which do move, by the way, there are also stickers. And then to pilot this, where is our man? So to pilot this, there is actually a sticker right on the inside that you can see with all the controls. And then we have Worriz there at the helm. We also have a couple of storage components here. One on this side, and we do have a weapon on the inside, and then another one where you can kind of store whichever you would like in there. It is empty, but you can certainly put some accessories in there and make that work for you. All right, guys, well, let us know your thoughts about this set. And here comes Windra on her chopper. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was an interesting concept. Is definitely similar to some of the Galaxy Squad stuff where it's modular and kind of goes together and then comes apart to create like more components. This is the first that we've seen this for Legends of Chima. I thought that the creators, designers of this set just kind of did an awesome job. Really neat set. I think this entire summer wave of sets were just fantastic. I don't think you'll be disappointed with any of them. Couple of them, this one included, you do get an exclusive minifigure, the other one being Gorzan's Gorilla Striker, where you get a lot, I think you get several exclusive minifigures, and that's a really neat set too. Alright, you guys have probably seen all the reviews by now of these summer 2013 sets. Let us know which one's your favorite. Also, let me know, if you watch this far, let me know if you guys like the highlight reels that we're doing, because if you do, then I'll go back and I'll do them for the Lion Chi Temple, and what was the other one? Oh, the Croc Swamp Hideout. So I'll do the highlight reels on those too. So guys, just let me know. Keep an eye out for those videos and a whole lot more. Stay creative. Peace.